Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam Sreemadurjitameva va tattadevavagachatvam mama tejonsha sambhavam. Whatever that is glorious, prosperous and powerful in any being, that know you to be a manifestation of a part of my splendor. So now we have got the whole picture of what Bhagavan has told us till now. There are three things: glory, prosperity and power. You want anything else? This is what we want, no, in life. We want prosperity. The moment we are prosper, we want power. And the moment we have got power, we want everybody to sing our glory. This is the story. Bhagavan says, wherever you see prosperity, power and glory, attribute it to me. So in short, Bhagavan says, you have come empty-handed and you go also empty-handed, and you remain empty-handed only, because whatever is in your hands also belongs to me only. Then what is the use of being prosperous when anyway prosperity belongs to him? Let it be with him. So some people will prefer to remain the way they are. Oh ho! It belongs to Bhagavan. Who's this Bhagavan? That Bhagavan is in me only. This is just a glimpse of that glory. It's a glimpse of that prosperity. So I can imagine, if I'm so happy with this little prosperity of mine, which is so mean, so little, so insignificant, belonging to this ego, how much can this ego be prosperous? I mean, it's impossible to imagine, because when you put the totality together, you can understand that individual prosperity is nothing as compared to this totality, what we can perceive. And this supreme reality is not even restricted to that much, in fact. That is also the tip of the iceberg. The iceberg still remains to be, what is that? Explored. What have we explored in life? Nothing. And with little glory, little prosperity, we become so arrogant. Leave it to Bhagavan. Oh Lord. Therefore, in our culture, this is what it is. See, our culture is based on religious and spiritual teachings only. So in our culture, the first salary that I get as a young boy, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm supposed to go to a temple, or maybe at the altar in my house, I'm supposed to offer it. Why? Because this first salary that I've got is my prosperity at this time. So the culture will teach me to remember that it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to God. And then, what else? Prosperity, and then it is power. So the moment I get the seat of power, so again our culture says, before sitting on that seat, bow down to God. But the God has to be there, no? The seat is there in physical form. I am there in physical form to sit on it, and I am there to execute my power in physical form at the physical level. And I want God to be nowhere in the picture, but only in my heart, in imagination. That is not going to work. It will not even last, because I just can't interact with the world At that subtle level, I'm most unprepared for that. Let me have physical form of God. And therefore, the culture again says, before taking the seat of power, have an idol where you go and actually bow down and then take the seat. So that you always remember that this seat, the power that this seat holds, actually belongs to the divine. So let me not ever misuse it. But who does that? We are too eager to sit on that seat of power. And then immediately we want to execute our powers also in unrighteous ways and in righteous ways sometimes. And then about the glory, of course. We have failed twice in prosperity and in power. So what to talk about glory? It's very easy to accept the glory. Immediately our heart starts jumping when somebody praises for whatever little thing we do. Maybe we sometimes do that lip service of saying, no. Oh, Bhagavan. It's just for the sake of, But inside we are so joyous about accepting that glory. These are the pitfalls. So Bhagavan has selectively told us three things: glory, prosperity and power. Wherever you see those, understand that that is a manifestation of a part of my glory. What is that? Splendor. So again we will start looking here and there and we'll say, if suppose somebody is very notorious and has got some power, so how can I say that I see power over there? So does that power also belong to God? See, our habit, by habit, we apply all that we learn on others only. Had I applied it on myself, this thought wouldn't have come in my mind. Because I'll see the power in essence. Essentially, I'll see the power, not the power that one is executing at that time. So I'll maintain the respect for that power, irrespective of whether that person deserves it or not. Because I see in essence. So you won't see ever a realized soul misbehaving in the world by looking down upon people, whether righteous or unrighteous. Why? Because he sees essence. He sees everything in essence. He won't be indulgent in mother taking care of the child because that power belongs to the mother. He appreciates the power, it doesn't see how how the mother is bringing up the child. Oh, if the mother asks, he will guide. So, we need to internalize all these thoughts given by the Lord to touch the essence and to leave aside the non-essentials and attribute the essence to the essential self. Very important. And that also will be only a part of the total splendor of the Supreme.